Yo, what is good, people? Merkel, my man on the scene. Welcome back to the Half Size Up podcast, season 3, episode 13. And the HSU fam are back at it again with another dope episode. And as you know by now, we're a weekly podcast for sneaker news, UK releases, global sneaker trends, and all things in between. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Pink Miracle Shoe Cleaner. Use our code HalfSizeUp15 for 15% off your purchase online. With me each and every week, I have my co-host Ash Bash.
What is good?
And the homie Dean Still.
What's going on?
Jeez, always good to have the trio back. I know Dean's been working his ass off over the past couple of weeks, and yeah, he's basically the CEO of WWE now, so you can bow down.
Talent for sure.
Boy,
You can bow down to the WWE king.
all opinions are mine and not reflective of the WWE.
Get that out there.
I like it. As always with the pod, you already know, we're going to start it off with a good old cold open question. And today, your boy Ash Bash has this week's cold open question. So Ash, let us know, man, what's going on?
Okay, I've got two questions here. If you don't like the first one or if it goes too quick, I'll ask the second one. But I'll ask this one first. So I heard this question on a podcast. I wish I could remember which podcast it was to give them the credit, but I can't remember. But it's kind of messed up, but kind of funny. So basically, what would you rather? Yeah, two options. Either keep the first job you ever had for life or marry the first girl you went out with.
I'm keeping the job.
This shit gets you in trouble, Ash. Were you playing that? Trying to set man up. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Assuming you were single and obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a hypothetical.
I was working in Boots. Life was tough, but I got paid overtime. It was good.
Make it work a little bit bad.
Hell no, bro. Like, I was young. Next thing I knew, I was at her place on a Sunday eating Sunday roast with bare Irish people.
Oh, shit.
Everyone kind of licking up. I was just sitting there, me with my beard sitting there. They're probably thinking, this guy's going to blow us up.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my days. All right. I mean,
what you saying, Mo?
For me, I'd probably do the same as D and keep my first job. Although, I mean, it was years ago and whatnot. Anywho, but yeah, man, I kind of liked my first job. I actually worked at Grosvenor House on Park Lane. I don't know if you know that hotel.
I don't know the name. What's Grosvenor House? What is that?
It's a hotel. It's just like
it's a hotel. Okay.
It's a hotel chain. I worked in the restaurant doing breakfast and lunch shift as a waiter. At the La Terrazza restaurant. It was very, very good. Money was quite good actually, but the thing was, obviously, I was pretty young. I was 16. But then, you know, the kind of money that you're earning like weekly or like whatever it is, bi-weekly and whatnot, it's a lot of money to you, innit? Yeah. And this was actually in Marble Arch. Well, you get off at Marble Arch and you walk down Park Lane. However, after I finished my shift at work, I would always walk down to Marble Arch First Sport, which is basically and you always used to go in there because I had a couple mates in there. Man like Jeff was in there. And I just used to be like, damn, if only I could work here. This is more my thing. Like people at my age, like I love sneakers.
It's the vibe, yeah.
And you know what? Like, you know, end of the day, actually, like I ended up leaving that job, and man like Jeff got me a job at First Sport Marble Arch. So I ended up working there after all this time. But I met some good people at at Grosvenor House, man. It was funny little time. It just a brand new world to me, innit? But yeah, I would keep my first job over being with my first girlfriend. So yeah, that's my answer. Ash, go.
Yeah, shout out to the first girlfriend. No dramas with you, no beef. Like I wouldn't be like my life wouldn't be over if it happened or whatever. But I think I'd stick with this with the first job as well. First one was working with my dad. He's an electrician, so it was working alongside him and whatnot. And the job was calm. The funny thing is, the reason why I didn't want to do that as a career because I thought it was too early in the morning that I had to wake up to do it, and now I bloody work at like 4:50 in the morning driving
Yeah,
trains.
for
So
real.
it's crazy how it's come full circle on me. But if I stuck in the electric that industry, I'd probably be making more money than I'm making now. So I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Nah, you'll make him good money now. Don't try.
Don't believe everything you read in the paper.
Man's comfortable. What was your second question? Quickly,
So the second one is it's a kind of quickish, but it's a sneaker related one. So basically, how do you feel about special sneakers getting retroed? For example, like if there was to retro the shattered backboards, would it ruin you as a collector having like an OG pair that came out once and was gone, or like a Chicago off white? They're going for like $3,000. If they just re-release them, does that piss you off, or you don't really mind?
No, I don't like that.
nah.
I don't like that. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, even like the OGs being retroed, like I get that, like you accept it.
Yeah. It's nice to do a big time difference, like 5 years or something, but
It's too
you
soon.
don't want it
Sometimes
too
it's just
often.
too
Yeah.
soon. Yeah,
Yeah, it
like I
needs a
think
funny
if they
take still.
spaced it, yeah,
But the
yeah,
special pairs, they need to leave it
I
to
think so, man. Like when it's
that
a
one thing.
one-off and it's not like an OG,
Mm,
what's the real like justification to
yeah.
retro it? There's no.
Because I don't know if you guys heard, but the
Mm.
Galaxy phone posits are
Yeah.
coming out again. I don't know if you remember
Well,
back in the day how much that was on
Yeah,
eBay.
yeah.
That was like one of the first pairs I saw that was like crazy, like
thousands.
thousands.
Yeah,
And now it's going to
thousands.
come out again. So imagine someone that's been holding on to that pair. Kind of, they've gone from special to just like a brick on the wall now, you know?
This is it though. The thing is, it's gonna retro, yeah, but I don't even think it's gonna blow. Like I don't think it's
Mm-mm.
gonna bang at all.
Yeah.
Which makes it shit for the person who had it, when they first came out,
Yeah. It was niche
because
and special then. Yeah.
it's just taken the what's that Austin Powers with the mojo. It's just taken the mojo out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just
Man gave
sad.
me a
Like,
blast from the past, that mojo and that little tube thing. That,
yeah,
remember
and he had
that?
to drink it. He had to drink his
I
mojo.
lost the mojo and shit, boy.
I mean, yeah, without sounding like gatekeeperish, man, like you'd prefer if it came out in like every 15 to 20 years or 20 and 25 years, just because like there's a couple generations between that. And if you're
Yeah.
releasing them between 4 and 5 years, it just hasn't feels like it ain't been long enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That is a
Because
point I never really thought about. The fact of like just general wear and tear, where a shoe's not going to last forever. Maybe if it's within 15 years, it kind of ain't too bad
yeah,
because anyone that would have had it, it's either disintegrated by now or unwearable. So
yeah.
maybe. I don't know. But I
I
think people
mean,
like if Paris Dunks and Pigeon Dunks just came out again, I think people be fucking pissed. They like it that they can get it, but people that have them will be like, I'm not special no more.
they won't blow. They won't blow. And it just, I don't know, there's a sense of like it devaluating internally in your feelings. Does that make sense? Not even like in monetary value, but like just there's a depreciation inside you that's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
does that mean it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mad how
I'm
they
already
can,
salty at the fact they did the mids of the like bread ones. That already
yeah,
pisses me off. So
yeah.
I
I
even when they
mean,
did the pattern ones, I was like still too close. Like just allow it in it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Leave it.
Them Fire Red Freeze that came out, obviously, was it 2012 or 2013? Probably 2013. And then obviously they come out, was it this year or last year?
Last
This year,
year.
isn't it? Is it
Last
last
year,
year?
no? I don't know, to be fair.
Maybe even early
Yeah.
this year. I can't even remember. It
Might
feels
have been,
like
might have
ages
been.
ago. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, 10-year gap. Do you even feel like that's still too
Nah,
soon?
that's calm. That's calm.
Okay, yeah, because it's a
Yeah, I think that's
generation, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time frame for it to do that, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
I think for OGs, even 5, 6 years is calm, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Right. Where am I? Okay, yeah. Right. So moving on, lads. Here on Half Side, and appreciate the cold open questions there, Ash. Make sure you
no
keep
worries.
them coming for the next couple of weeks as well. Yeah. So moving on here on Half Size Up, and we have sneaker news of the week.
You did it
Actually,
again,
it's
Mo.
not.
That's twice in
I
a
don't know
row.
why I keep doing this. That's 2 weeks in a row. I've missed this segment. Okay, sorry
Good.
guys. I'm gonna have to rewind there. So, anywho, forget that bit ever happened. What is good, boys? What's been going on? What did you have on feet this week? Any new dubs and any new pickups? Dean, let's go to you first. Whoops, I messed up that segment, that intro to that segment. Yeah, D, what did you have on feet this week or any new pickups, man?
No new pickups this week, man. I've been a little bit busy lately, generally, and then also even with the sneakers, I bought a few pairs over the last few weeks, so I've been keeping it chill.
Yeah,
I've got my eyes on them Sandy Lang Solomons that are coming out in 2 days.
Yes. Yeah,
The
I see him.
XT6. So I'm really hoping that's an easy cop. Let's see. I have no idea what really to expect on that
It's a
one.
tough call.
So
Hard
you
to
just
say.
don't know,
Yeah.
innit? Like you just don't know what's gonna happen. I really want those. So if I can get those, that would be my what's that? That would be my fourth cop of the year. So
Perfect.
but
And
yeah,
3 Solomons, isn't it? Is that three of the 4?
two Solomons, one MB. Yeah, it would be three
Yeah.
Solomons out of four.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
But yeah, I've been pretty good. You know what's crazy though, boys? One of the new girls that started at work. Guess what sneakers she had on today,
Not the green ones.
bro? She had these on today.
No
So
way.
I went up
Yo,
to her.
what?
I went up to her. I was like, "Wait, like you actually got these?" And she's like, "Yeah." She goes, "Do you have them?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "I've never met anyone with them." I was like,
No way.
"I've never even seen them before." She's like, "Yeah, I know." It was mad coincidence. I was
Is she
like,
proper into it? How did she come across them?
she said she
Yeah.
bought them in DSM
Oh,
in Canada though,
shut up.
Oh,
in
see.
Montreal. So,
Crazy.
yeah, that was mad.
Dean was like, so what's your number though?
What
Like,
are you saying? No.
we can
No,
walk, we, we can walk
no, no.
together.
I don't play those games at work, bro. But yeah, nah, it was cool, man. It was cool. Like
That is a
That's cool.
surprise and a half.
yeah, man. I walked past her because
That's
like
mad niche.
she started
Yeah.
yesterday. I walked past her. I was like, wait a minute. I looked back. I
Am I
was like,
seeing things?
she's got the shoes, you know. So I just started chatting to her about it. Yeah, it's good.
That's pretty swaggy. I like
But yeah,
that.
nah. Outside of that, nothing. I've worn. What did I wear that was nice this week? Hey man, probably these. I wore these once, so
Nice. I like
Can't
it.
be
yeah.
I
bad.
like it.
I still ain't on VS the other one. Yeah, I'm waiting to do that. So
Like it.
and
Ash.
I wore the New Balance as well. The
Oh
ALD
yeah.
pair.
Oh
Fire,
yeah, of course.
fire
Very
and comfortable.
super
2002
comfy.
our soul is the one, bro.
It's mad comfy,
Yeah.
mad comfy.
Legit. Ash, what did you have on feet this week? And any new pickups?
Pickups wise, nothing. I think it was only the Cactus Jacks that came out. Took a L as expected everywhere. So no pickups for me. On foot, a bit of a sad story, to be honest.
No.
So I've had a pair which I call like one of my New Balance Grails that I got ages ago. And when I first got them, I tried them on and I was like, it fits, but it's just don't really fit how I want it to fit. And I remember before I even bought it, I went to like Shoe or one of them shops and was trying on the model to make sure this size was mine because I know New Balance sizing is a bit off. This is back in like 20, I don't even know, 14, 15, something like that. So I tried them on. I was like, okay, 10.5, that fits me. Fine, cool. Go for the 10.5. But it's just never really fit me that nicely. So I've never undressed it. I remember I was going to go and wear it last year. When I was going to go on holiday, I was like, oh, let me take these with me. Tried them on again and I was like, kind of toes feeling a bit funky in this. Like, I don't want to risk it. Let me not like bring it on holiday and I can't even wear the pair kind of thing. So yesterday was going out after work and I thought, oh, let me properly like undies these today's. Literally put them on my feet, felt fine. I was like, oh, calm. So it does fit me now, whatever the reason. Step
Yeah.
out the door, did like 10 steps, and I was like, nah, I ain't putting myself through this today. I'm going too far away to be out. Like, I'm going central. I went central yesterday, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put my toes through this pain for what reason, kind of thing. Show you the pair that it is, as I said, as it's sad. My New
Gee.
Balance 530 Runify Central Parks. Like, love this pair to
Wow.
death, but I don't know what it is because it's my size 10.5, which is like US 11, which is what I wear, but pinching me on the toe like in a
Oh
horrible way.
man.
So
Lengthways as well.
unfortunately, both ways, side and front,
Oh,
it's
Oh,
just not great. I know Mikey's got these. I need to ask him what size he got because I don't know if it's just the shoe is a narrow shoe or funky sizing or I don't know. But that was an
they're
L. But anywho, I ended
nice.
up changing. Super nice. It's a proper fire
They're
pair.
nice.
I ended up changing for my New Balance 992s, yellow and grey, comfortable pair. That's what I ended up rocking yesterday. They served me nicely and my toes weren't burning. So I literally left the house and I said to my girl, because like the bus was coming, I said, oh, you run off. I'm just going to quickly put my shoes on. I'll see you out there. And then I said to her, yeah, we're going to get the next bus because I need to go upstairs and change my shoes because my toes were feeling it from like just literally 10 seconds of walking. So I'm going to have to sell those, unfortunately, but it's going to pain me.
Definitely a sad story because nothing's
Yeah, man.
worse than like you acquiring them and then freaking hell. you
The
just
thing,
you
every time
find
I've gone
out.
to try and wear them, I felt the same thing.
Oh,
And it's because it's one of my favorite shoes. I can't bring myself to do it, but I just got to take the L and
uh,
it's not fitting.
insult jobby.
I changed it. I literally tried.
Oh, you did.
I took
Oh,
without an
shit.
insole, it's impossible because underneath it is just like
It
you can't
feels
put your
mad.
foot in that. I put in
Yeah.
like a thin, easy insole to try, and it was still
Mm.
not the same. So yeah,
Not
damn, man.
fair.
it's not
Not
happening.
fair, man. Not fair.
Yeah,
Great choice though. Great choice for the
yeah,
week
great choice.
because
Thanks.
it does feel like you're starting to bring out some of these pairs that we do. Even me and Dean didn't even know you had as well. So it's quite nice to
Yeah.
see. Um, very dope. Very dope. This week for me, um, I haven't worn this pair in quite a while. To be fair, I can't remember when I did. But this week I wore the Armand Manier threes. Um,
Oh, yeah.
very fire. I keep like they were kind of mid stack, so it was hiding. And then I was looking through the stacks, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay, might put these on this week." Chuck them on, and like, can you believe like they came out in June, June 2021, and
Okay. I
like
thought he
it's
was going to say
coming.
2020. I was going to get scared there. As I say, don't tell me
Yeah,
it's
no,
that long
no.
ago.
I mean, it's nearly coming up to 2 years since they came out, man. So and
Crazy.
they're still in great condition. And yeah, I just love that pair. There was a point where I was just wearing them like week after week.
I remember
Mm,
you were wearing them a lot,
yeah.
yeah.
You wore
Yeah,
them to Kingsley's birthday, isn't it? His first birthday, I
I
remember.
I
still
did.
think
Yeah,
He stunted
yeah.
on me at my fucking kid's birthday,
Why,
yeah.
why,
Who does
why,
that?
why you?
Who
Why
does
you
that, man? Supposed to be my moment.
what were
no,
you wearing, Ace?
I was wearing because I had like an orange. We both had like matching orange tops on. I was wearing my
everything.
black Presto, off white Prestos
Black
with orange
Presto. No,
laces.
come on, man. They're still cool as well, though.
Cool. Chill out, bro. Cool and fire is two different things,
man
isn't
said,
it?
man said cool. This week, lads, I'm very, very excited actually, and I'm gonna say this is probably my most favorite pickup all freaking year, and
Really?
I'm gonna say that it tops my um Amelion Door 860 V2. That's how much I freaking love this pair, right? It was quite a few weeks ago actually when I got this, and it only just arrived to my yard this morning. And freaking hell, it traveled a far distance. I think it took 5 weeks for it to arrive here. So I'd been anticipating. I was thinking, fucking hell, it's never gonna arrive. However, boys, I freaking love this shoe. I hope you guys like it too. It is the Asics Gel 1130 How Studios, Highs and Lows Studios.
Very nice.
Okay.
Freaking beautiful.
Where did you get it from?
How Studios, man. High and Low
Oh,
Studios.
okay.
They did this thing where like you had to sign up to the site, and then as soon as it was like a random drop, but I managed to get in, picked my size, my card was going all nuts, and it was like
Hmm.
it said pending in the payment for ages. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm not even joking, maybe 2 or 3 hours later, I said, I've lost it. I've lost it. 2 hours, 3 hours later, it was like, confirmation, order number, da 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 da. And I was like, damn, it came freaking from Australia. I don't think I've bought a crepe from Australia before.
I
Um,
have once.
but very freaking
Yeah.
buff shoe. Like it's got this double layer what do you call this, like mesh, super like soft suede on like the toe box and like the Asics swoosh, this like tumbled leather that goes from the vamp all the way to the heel, super lightweight, really nice like little details here, like there's a heel tab here that says how, and then the right foot says studios. This little orange bit on the heel here just like gives it a bit of an accent,
A
but
little pop in it, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just this shape, man, is just so beautiful. Like
Fire.
I tried it on
Nah,
this
it's not.
Mikey's
morning.
been debating getting those.
Oh,
I've seen
bro.
I've seen them a few times in IG. Proper
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
very, very beautiful. Top down looks good. Side view from the lateral side. I don't know, man. I
Is the sizing the
absolutely,
same as your Keanos?
they are. Yeah. So I got them
Yeah.
in US 9, UK 8.5, and they fit perfectly. And for me to bust this, like I need to really think about my fit on this one. So I'm gonna give it a bit of time. I might let it simmer,
Check out
but
what change key was rocking and don't rock that. I'm joking.
Change Key's got like V1 and V2 of this, and
I know
obviously V3
already.
is gonna come soon.
Family pack.
But yeah,
Yeah.
very, very happy to acquire this pair, man. Very, very nice. So that's my number one for this year so far, and
Dope.
we still got another 7 months to go. But
Mm.
yeah, boys, dope pickups and some dope on foot this week. Finally, we are coming to the right segment here. Moving on, lad, here on Half Size Up, and we have Sneaker News of the Week. Yeah, so this is the one where we discuss the biggest news within the sneaker realm, and today your boy Ash Bash has this week's Sneaker News of the Week. So Ash, over to you, man.
All right, guys. I don't know if you've seen this story going on about Kanye or Adidas. So basically, according to CNN, Adidas shareholders have filed a class action lawsuit against Adi. They said that the higher ups at Adidas ignored Ye's anti-Semitism and routinely ignored his behavior, which affected the stock prices. Basically, to let him get away with way too much, and it got out of hand. So the
Wow.
shareholders are getting hurt by it, and apparently it goes back as far as like the slavery was a choice days until now. That's how far back they're going, back to like May 2018, I think it was. So Adidas has basically refuted this and said, nah, we don't believe in these claims. They're rejecting it. So they're going to be basically fighting against it and hopefully not going to affect them. But do you guys think this is going to affect Adidas in a big way, especially with the rumor that they're still trying to work with Kanye to get rid of this like £500 million worth of stock they've still got? Adidas cooked, or are they going to get away with this?
D, I'll
I
let you take this. Yeah.
yeah. To be honest with you, man, I think they'll probably get away with it. I think like from what I read, it's like a select group of shareholders,
Mm.
and also like one thing that's kind of flimsy is they would have been aware what Ye has been doing because it has been global news. So like it feels like a little bit opportunistic, doesn't it? Really, like
Mm.
because that it's like tanking now a little bit. That they're kind of like, oh, let's go get some of our money back. Because let's be real, like Adidas without Ye is not as valuable
Yeah.
as an entity. So I highly doubt anything will come of it. Maybe they might have to pay something or settle something out of court, but I doubt Addy will be too adversely affected.
is this how shares in general work? Like, if you have shares in a company and the company decides to do some fuckery which ruins your shares,
Yeah,
is that just what you don't own the company? You obviously have some say in it,
yeah.
but
Your
can you
shares will
really
get
dispute that?
affected. Yeah, well,
It
this is the
affects
thing.
you.
Why they're choosing to dispute it is because Adidas had some control over it, right? So, like an
Mm,
example that's quite like good in the opposite way is like you see Ash when Ronaldo went and did that Piers Morgan interview.
mm,
United shares dropped as a result of that, but United had no control over that. Like he breached contract,
yeah.
and then they immediately suspended him and cut ties with him, right? Where the shareholders have more of a foot here is that Adidas just let this shit kind of slide.
Yeah,
Um,
they didn't say nothing.
towards
They were
this.
the last to say anything, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like shares. Obviously,
They're
the
hardly
people
ever.
who their shares would have been affected by his behaviors, and then him leaving, and so it's kind of like double pronged in how bad it is for the shareholders because not only did he do all this like crazy negative shit, he then ended up leaving. They cut ties with him anyway,
Mm,
so it's a bad PR look because they didn't react to it initially, and then they got rid of him eventually anyway.
yeah.
So they should have just done it earlier.
It was definitely them just
Yeah.
getting that money, and they didn't want to. They wanted to leave it as long as possible to get
Yeah.
as much of it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So
they probably just let it simmer and like
Mm,
just waiting for like the time. But it's mad because yeah, when you're a shareholder, it really does affect you like long term. And like you don't ever know like the time frame of how long it's actually going to affect you as a shareholder. You don't know when it's going to go back up again. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's
yeah.
just like it's it's a double edged sword, man. But yeah, I agree. I doubt anything will really come of it. Uh, and I imagine like yeah, he's got like quite a bit of money to spend. So he's got money for lawyers. Like Addy still they'll have big money for lawyers as well, but I don't know, man. It's a bit of a double edged sword on that one. And I actually
feels
didn't
like they're
hear
just
of
trying to top up
this
the money they're losing,
story,
isn't it?
so it's quite good that you brought this to light.
Yeah, it's an
I don't know.
interesting one.
Have you seen him recently? I saw some pictures
Yeah,
of him
yeah,
recently, and it's
Yeah,
yeah.
just
He
like
looks his big beard. He just looks so different, man.
he looks weird,
yeah, he's
man.
mad. Like he's done one of those James Harden things where you're just like you just gone big and like
Yeah.
sluggish.
You've been seeing James Harden's fits to the games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
legend.
He's
Wild,
killing it, bruv.
He's a
wild.
legend. What a performance as
Um,
well,
Quick
bro.
NBA talk. What are you saying, Dean? You happy at the moment?
I'm very happy, man. The fact we went to
they're
the
doing good.
Celtics and we won on the road without Embiid,
I was going to
like
say he went down, right?
yeah, he was like game
Yeah,
3 against the Nets, innit?
Mm-hmm.
I to be honest with you, we always lose to Celtics. Like always, they slap us up. So
Yeah,
I'm hopeful, cautiously hopeful. Innit?
yeah.
Let's see. You guys must be happy, man. You get that
Yeah, what are you
still.
saying,
yeah.
Mo?
Do you know what? So I'm happy, but I just know we won't go all the way. I'm just trying to like
Yeah,
milk as much as possible
of
so that I
course.
can like. Dean messaged me this morning. Basically, it was like, "Man, you're always getting at Clippers fans," man. And I was like, I'm just, I'm just waiting for reactions, and like my DMs are
Yeah,
like, I had a couple reactions this morning. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Because they were taking the piss out of us. They're like, your team's too old. You ain't gonna make the playoffs. Look where we are seeded, like on the table, bro. None of that matters, man.
look at me
None of that
now.
matters
Yeah,
when you're purple and gold. Like, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I can't call it at the moment.
I thought beforehand it was going to be. I thought it was going to get mashed up 4-1. So at least we've got the one already. So
Yeah,
we'll see how it
yeah.
goes. But
It's not a
I don't know,
sweep.
it's hard
It's
to
not a
call,
sweep.
really. It's hard to call
Yeah,
because Steph
everyone's
can just go
playing.
off whenever he wants to. So
Do you know
can't
what?
really stop that.
Nuggets are playing well, man. They're actually playing really well. So I just
I mean,
they're a bit yeah.
I hope they beat the Suns, man. I never want KD to do well, man. I don't know why. Something about that guy. I find him so
Oh,
annoying. Like
I've never liked him, since the whole time he's been. Yeah, never
ever
have.
since he went to Golden State, I've
Yeah,
disliked him like immensely, man.
a lot of
I still
people
find
did.
that the most embarrassing move in basketball.
Yeah,
Like, it was so
literally.
OP already, and you went there. That's
Yeah,
just,
Bro, he
yeah.
went to a team
Uh,
with a 73-9 record, right? Like the
yeah,
best ever regular season record. And then they added KD. And
yeah, it's
then
cheap.
when he was winning the finals with them, he was talking so tough and like Man was having words at LeBron, and like LeBron's playing with these bums like
I
J.R.
know, proper
Smith,
bums.
right?
Yeah.
That guy was Mr. I forget don't know what the shot clock time is, yeah. And like he's having to go
Yeah,
like, yeah, let's do it again. It's like, bro, you got literally the fucking best team in the NBA. Oh man, nah, I'm glad. I hope they go out. I hope fucking Nuggets can pull it off, man. I really do because I dislike KD, and you know what? Fuck the Suns, innit?
What's your guys' real predictions for the finals?
I think Nuggets
yeah.
and Celtics.
Boston. Yeah, Boston. I'm thinking that as well.
Yeah, I think
I
Nuggets
mean,
and the
do you know
Celtics.
what?
Would you like to see? I don't know if you
They-
guys like the Knicks at all. Hate them. Would you like the
I
Knicks to
hate
get
them.
in there?
I
You hate
hate
them
them.
as well.
Their fans are easily the most
I feel
annoying.
sorry for them, man. But their fans are so gassed right now.
Their fans are just so annoying, bro.
Unreal.
They're
I'm not. I'm not.
so
No,
jarring.
I'm not for the Knicks. I was never for the Knicks. Ever since John Starks was there, all them guys like, from the 90s, like dunking on Jordan and stuff like that. And the disrespect, Ewan was cool, but I just always feel like they were like just way too feisty. Do you know what I mean? They're like, they always pissed me off from early. Yeah, I don't want to see them. Um, Boston wise, flipping out, Jason Tatum's just looking good. Jalen Brown looking good. That whole team, like, just offensively are nuts. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Nuggets Celtics. Let's see.
Yeah, I
Let's see.
just don't like. I'm shocked. Lakers won on the road against Golden State, and LeBron actually
Yeah,
had a pretty bad shooting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
yeah,
play
yeah,
very
yeah.
well. So for them to pull that off,
AD was on fire for the
yeah,
most
AD
part.
killed
Yeah.
it. AD
We
killed
would
it.
If
definitely
AD's on fire, we have a chance. If he ain't, it's over.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's pretty
he's
much
I'm
how
just
they
injury
go.
surprised.
prone.
I'm just surprised that Austin Reeves this year, bro. Like this kid is falling
Let's
out. Like
go. Let's
he's
go.
playing sick. It's
He's
so
got that
weird.
dog in him.
It's so weird, bro.
Did you see
My
they?
guy is
Yeah,
like,
did you
go
see they're calling him Austin Powers? Like Austin.
on.
Is it?
Yeah,
uh,
it's fire. It's fire. Um, yeah, man. Just coming back to sneaker news of the week, though. Yeah, yay. I don't know what's happening to him. He's just on some massive downward spiral. And yeah, I guess if you stay locked in with us, we'll let you know any updates that comes from that story. So yeah, Ash, appreciate sneaker news of the week, man.
No worries.
Um, am I at the right place? Hold on.
You
Yes, I
are,
am.
bro.
Right, right, HSU famo, we've always venturing into other topic subjects and tricks, and this week it's no different. So as always, we're continuing with Drake's
Top five, no debating. Top five, top five, top five.
Top 5 anything. This is the one where each week we pick a topic of absolutely anything we want, go off the dome and venture into a top 5 scenario with it. And this week, your boy Dean still has this week's top 5. So Dean, let's go.
yeah. So this week I've gone for one that's kind of pretty funny. I think maybe a bit controversial. I like to just put a disclaimer out there first and foremost that if you do any of these things, please don't take offense. We all do things that some people might consider to be icks. So yeah, it's lighthearted. Please keep that in mind. No hate. No one come for me in the DMs when I say what I say. Um, and yeah, I know you boys obviously you're in relationships, so you got to probably be a little bit more careful with what you say today. Um, not that you would, not that you have any icks that are relevant, but who knows? Well, I'll start this off. I'll let you boys get your thoughts
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
I'm gonna start. So, first one for me, and again, please don't take offense to this. I don't like it when my significant other uses too much slang or like talks a bit too ratchet, you know.
Yeah,
I feel you.
yeah.
I really don't like it.
Some do it to impress, like they think
I
you want
know,
to.
and they
Yeah,
think it's
that's
like cool,
crazy.
but it's like actually like such a turn off for me. Like if I hear her like, and she's like, because obviously we're a bit older, right? So like if I'm talking to someone and she talks like that, and I'm just like, oh, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like that still. So that's one for me. Next one, this is in no order, by the way, and I think this one is pretty fair. I think most people would agree with this one. Is bad hygiene. I can't be dealing with it. Like, like I'm very sensitive to like aromas and smell. So
Aromas,
if I catch a whiff of something I don't like, it's very hard for me to forget it. Like it burns itself into my brain, and that's it for me, man. Like I just remember it all the time, and
That's the smelly one.
yeah, it's just it's not the way. So those two are probably, hopefully that no one gets offended by those. Next one, again, no offense. I'm gonna preface everything I say with that. Dirty fingernails. I guess you could call that hygiene, but like when I see like dirt on the fingernail, I'm out, man. Like I can't be dealing with it. Noisy eating.
Mouth open thing.
I can't deal with the noise, like just bare chewing, bare like sloppy sounds going around. When someone when someone's eating and they breathe bare heavily, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Right?
Like the incline on the treadmill.
Like it's like when they're eating, I'm just hearing like bare heavy breathing in it. Can't deal with that. And then this last this last one, if they if they take a suitcase on the tube in it.
What?
Wait, what?
They take a suitcase on the tube.
If I see him like wheeling a suitcase,
You're so funny.
I see him wheeling a suitcase. That's like I'm out.
What the
Oh my gosh.
Those are my 5.
Yeah.
I could go on. There's a few more I could talk
Oh
about.
my days.
I'll leave that to you boys.
That's a good 5. I don't even know, like, I don't know where to start.
Want me to go, Mo?
You can go, Ash. Yeah,
All
go.
right, cool. So again, as Dean said, no offense to anybody, but it is what it is, isn't it? So this one is something that I'm sure you guys have all seen everywhere. Seems to be an epidemic, and I don't blame them because they probably don't know any better. But girls rocking leggings with Nike socks and New Balance trainers.
Oh yeah,
I see it like all day long. And it's like, I don't know what it is about these Nike socks. It's like that's the only sock that they know exists. So that's the one sock that they pick to go with that look. I get it's a look, but it is what it is. Another one, number 2. Lifting mad lightweight in the gym. Like you got like 5k, like 2.5 kg on each side, and it's like, what is the point of you even being here?
Wait, what? 2.5k?
It just annoys me. I saw some girl on the leg press the other day, and she had like 5 kg on each side.
No,
there's no difference between that and having nothing on there. Like it's just pointless. Literally being pointless. Number 3, this is the one that I think everyone would agree with, like being rude to like wait staff in a restaurant.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Like whether they're like clicking their fingers, like where are you, and just like just gets
Be
me
fucking
mad, embarrassed.
decent, man. Be a decent
You know what I'm
person.
saying?
No, I don't like that either.
Yeah. I've got another silly one, kind of like Dean's one with the suitcase. It's people that lose balance while they're on the train when they're standing.
yeah, you're right. You know when they come on, and they don't hold the bar, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, you're gonna fucking
your legs are way too close together.
You're gonna lose balance.
Prepared for it. Yeah, allow it.
And they always do. That's the most annoying bit, man. It's like I've seen it so many times. My guy will come in and I'll see him. I'll be like, oh, he's not holding the bar. He's very close to you, and you're like, this motherfucker's gonna do something annoying, and then he's stumbling around and shit. Yeah, so true. That's
I think I told you guys before when I had the fight at Carnival, It was what got me pissed. What got me pissed was because there was someone like that, and they had a drink in their hand, and I just, you could tell
Oh,
someone's gonna
sweet.
drop it because they
Yeah,
just had their standing. They're gonna fucking what when it went all over me. That's what got me pissed off for that. And last one, I don't think I really have. I can't think of it's another one. No, I think that's it. I think I'll just stick with my 4 for now. I can't
I
think
got
of any
one.
other ones.
I'll chime in with the next
You
one.
go for it.
And they're bare into astrology and star signs. Yeah. Or when they say like like when someone's like, "Oh, she ate."
Oh yeah.
That fucking annoys me. Like,
What do you
nah,
mean
she ate.
Oh,
It'll
she
be like
ate.
if she like what some
Like did well at the thing.
yeah, like say she
like
like
did a dance or something.
yeah, it'll be like
Yeah.
she ate. I'm like, nah.
I've got a million of those kind of things, D, but I don't want to go into it because it'll start pissing everybody off.
Wait, I've got another one. What's the other thing they say?
It's giving.
Like, yeah, it's given. Yeah. That one. It's given. Oh nah, man. My chest.
Yeah, okay.
Allow it.
You guys have got some strong ones. I think mine that's like too generic, man. But yeah, the first one, and I don't know if you ever like. Obviously, if you work like like in an office and whatnot, I don't know if you got
another
any.
one. If she runs for the bus,
She missed it.
Yeah.
That's awful. Yeah, that's awful.
I'd rather be late.
I've got here when like your work colleagues cut their nails at their desks. That's fucking disgusting.
I see it on the train, bruv, on the bus.
Yeah,
people
I don't know if you've got anybody like that, but all you hear is you hear the click, like every couple of seconds. You're like, what the fuck is that? Is somebody cutting their nails? You look over your desk or monitor, or like wherever you are, and you're like, for fuck's sake, they're cutting their fucking nails in public, basically. Anywho, the next one is kind of the same thing as well. There's some guys, I don't know where they're from. They must be from like other floors in my building. But like sometimes I come in the morning and the sink is full of hair. Like they just shaved. They just had a shave, and like obviously they didn't clean the sink properly. Yeah, so there's all hair.
That's like standard etiquette, bruv.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, be fucking decent, man. The next one is, and I don't know if you've ever seen this, guys, but flexing baby size kicks because you didn't win your size. So you're like, yeah, I got the Travis Scott, but it's the toddler. So you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no cousins that age, but you're flexing the toddler Travis Scott one load. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think what's worse than that is the people that work in resale shops posting stuff to their feed like it's theirs, and they're being bare vague about it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about these? Is it yours or not, bruv?
Yeah, you already know. IG reels that are titled "How to Dress Your Cargos," bruh. You put one leg in, you put the other leg in. That's how you dress your cargos.
How to lace Jordan 1s, lace them.
Like it'll be like how to style cargos, and then like the person will like throw on some hype shoes and then wear a t-shirt, and it's like, okay,
that's it.
Thank you.
Right.
I was going to go out topless. Sorry.
Really.
Who would have thought about that?
I didn't know that. Like, if I put on some sneakers and then a t-shirt, that's it. That's all I need to do. Thank you.
It's literally stating the obvious, and then it's like, and then the best part is when they walk out of screen with the peace sign.
Yeah.
When did that become a thing?
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
But it is like a proper Instagram thing now.
They'll be like,
go out of screen.
Out of frame.
The last one is I don't know. Like, I don't know how you feel about this one, but just people that sell sneaker crates, they just sell sneaker. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it.
That's so specific.
No, I know what you mean. If it's like a new company in 2023, that's like crazy.
Crates have been around for like what, since 2019, 2020, bro. Why are you saying sneaker crates now. You're late to the
I
party.
go on Insta and you see someone selling it and just giving that stink face to it. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
But I think that there's
I'm
companies that
pretty
are just hitting
sure.
people up saying, "Oh, if we can sell these,
Yeah,
there's good money in it," and it's convincing people to
nah.
start getting into it for sure.
You know what though? Like some of the funniest, like in my work WhatsApp, some of the
Yeah.
Ixies lot were saying was so funny, man. Like one of them that still makes me laugh is they're saying like when the boy when he jumps in the pool and his trunks inflate.
The pocket.
How is what the fuck? That is mad.
Oh my lord,
That made me laugh so much, man. Like,
that's funny.
The thing is, like, it happens. Like, it's like every guy has done this.
Girls are mad
How
brutal
can
with
you?
that ick stuff.
yeah, nah, they're
They
hard.
said when they take out his wallet and he's got coins in there, he's got like, that's just like, nah.
Oh man,
Wow,
That's
funny,
too
man.
good. Fucking hell. D, see, this is why, man. Fucking, we need D
that was
for
a good
these
one.
top fives, man. You just get, you get the belly
Oh
laughs in,
boy.
bro. Woo! D, that was a good one, man.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
My
Squeezing out the
cheekbones are hurting,
pockets.
boy.
It's funny because we've all done it, innit? Where you're
Innit?
jumping and your
Definitely.
trunks are just hovering, innit?
above the
Two armbands
surface.
on your legs.
Oh man, no, that's a winning topic, man. That's a winning topic. I like that. And and people's, if you have your own top 5 icks, do let us know in the comments on the half
Yeah,
side.
we'll read them out if there's some good ones, definitely.
Yeah, it'll be jokes for sure. Whew, damn, cheekbones are gone. Right, guys. On to the next. This is the part of the podcast that we like to call Take My Dough or Leave It Bro. This is a quick fire round. 1 out of 3 of us from the half sides up team needs a bunch of sneakers. And the HSU team will have to say whether it's take my dough or leave it, bro. Straight up, no hezzy. This week, your boy Merx will be setting the tone to Merx. Let's go. To be fair, yeah, like me saying
I'm
Merx,
done.
that's a bit ick. That's a bit ick
Yeah,
as well.
when you say your own name, when you introduce yourself.
Let's be real. That's a bit ick as well. I might have to change that.
I wish I'd said that now. Oh my god.
When you refer to yourself in third person. Oh shit, you should have said that. That would have been so fucking
Jesus,
funny.
that's a good
You
one.
had your chance. You had your chance, Ash. You
Damn
had
it.
your chance. Fucking hell, I can't recover from this one, bro. This is a good, this is a good one. It's too good.
Oh man.
All right, I need to compose myself. Right, boys. The first sneaker here on Take My Dough, Leave It, Bro is the Air Max Pulse collaboration with Zack Bia. Zack Bia is he's like a LA-based club promoter and a DJ. And he's got this sneaker that's come out. I don't know if you've seen it or seeing it in the images on the link, but it is I'm gonna say of this like sort of mesh material, definitely has a suede to it. The actual lacing system is a zip, and I think there's laces underneath the zip shroud. On the back heel, it's got channel 1, channel 2, sort of emulating the channels on a like a DJ MIDI controller. And yeah, it's a fully black sneaker. Looks like it's taken a few elements from the Nike 270. Is it a 270? Yeah, it looks like the 270. Zip shroud all the way through the middle. Top down looks pretty cool. Red little small swoosh on the mid panels. The midsole does have a play and a pause type print on it. It looks like the sneaker actually comes in like a flight case, which is one of them cases that DJs put their equipment in. So it looks like it comes in quite like a premium case, and it's probably like this is probably like a friends and family version though. So I
Definitely,
imagine the
yeah.
GR version will just come in a regular box. But yeah, all the promotional pictures has like Pioneer equipment around it, just to give that vibe that it's from a DJ based background. Ash, let's go to you first. Is this a take my dough or leave it, bro, for you?
As a shoe itself, I'm not particularly mad at it. Like it's a black shoe. It's pretty sleek, pretty ninja. So looks wise, it's all right. I personally wouldn't buy it because I know the Air Max Plus is like 150 or whatever. So it's not a shoe that I particularly would go out of my way to buy. But if I was like giving it for free to like do a review on, I wouldn't be mad at having it because it's decent issue. But no,
Yeah,
so leave it, bro. For me, I definitely wouldn't purchase it. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. D, how about you, man? Is it different enough for you? Is it something that you'd pick up?
I think Ash summed it up pretty good, man. Like I don't hate it. I'm not like mad at it. It's just not quite interesting enough for me. Like I'm sure some people, especially those like who produce a lot of music, might find it cool, something like that. But it's a
Have you
little
heard of this guy before?
nah.
Mm,
Never,
It's
never heard of the guy, but it seems like
it's
they're
crazy that he's
picking
got
up
a
these
big collab. Eh?
underground.
Must be.
Yeah, must be making moves in LA, maybe on that West Coast of,
Must be.
of
Yeah.
some sort. Yeah. I think for me as well, it's a leave it, bro. For me, it's cool that they're trying to use other silhouettes, etc.
This is a new silhouette, right?
Yeah, it looks like it, and it's just taking hits from the 270. But I mean, if you didn't like the 270 in its original form, you probably wouldn't go for this, would you? But I mean, there's a
Even the
market
heel
for
reminds me.
it.
What's that pair that you got, Dean, with the undercover collab? What was
oh
that model called? I've got it as
ooh,
well, but I can't think of the name.
I can't remember.
Do you remember that shoe, Mo?
Yeah,
Had like a waffleish kind of sole.
yeah, and it's had a spoiler at the back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that little back bit, that little triangle at the back, is very reminiscent of that. But I can't think of what that shoe's called.
What the fuck is that called? Undercover. It was an undercover,
Undercover
right?
collab for sure. Probably a lot of
Uh,
shoes will come up with that.
I know which one. I can picture it. I just can't name it
Oh, here it is. What is that called?
somewhere.
Daybreak.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it
But it's
does
got a
have
little
that.
daybreak sort of vibe at the back, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
like
apparently the
top
shoe came
down.
out in this year, this model.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's quite cool that they're trying to put out new silhouettes out there. So let's see how it performs, and it could be one of those Vomero type sneakers like that gets a bit popular later down the line.
Mate, the Vomero is everywhere. I see
Yeah,
that a lot,
it's working. It's
which is
working. Whatever
crazy
they're
because I
doing is
remember Dean was saying that was on sale everywhere. Now
yeah,
people
man.
are paying 145 all the time.
People were
yeah,
rinsing me for having that sneaker, man.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool to see, man. Cool to see. The next sneaker here on Take My Dough or Leave It, Bro, is the New Balance 580 in a black gray colorway. So again, another dark sneaker here. 580, obviously you guys know what the silhouette looks like. Materials wise, it looks like you've got this cracked leather along the N that goes along the top panel of the shoe. Quite a bit of short suede going on there, a bit of mesh along the toe box. Looks like it does have a few hits of 3M. Midsole has a bit of grey and black. Outsole has his speckled black midsole. Tongue tab, again, black and grey with the 580 branding on there. Seems to be, when is this coming out? Looks like it's coming out at some point. It doesn't actually say,
Hasn't
actually.
got a date on it. No.
It looks like it's quite neat, just as a little, like maybe like a gym sneaker or something like that. D, what are you saying about this pair? Is this something that you'd pick up? Maybe if not
Man.
GR, then
Nah.
maybe in the sale.
Boring as
Yeah,
hell. boring
Yeah, it
as
doesn't
hell.
do much. Doesn't do
Yeah,
too much.
it's literally like nothing going for
That's
it.
as much of a GR as you can get, like
Yeah, like
basic.
just hella meh. I don't like that midsole either.
It's
Yeah,
quite
nah,
thick.
easy leave it. I'm usually
Fair.
a fan of thick, bro, but not this type.
Yeah, fair enough. Ash,
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the
Ash
same. When I saw it, it reminded me of I said it in the
Red.
group if you've seen it. There was a CDG pair that came out which was pretty
Yeah.
basic as well. And it's pretty much similar vibes. That one's bloody £300 apparently. But yeah,
Jeez.
it's
Oh
just a basic
yeah.
shoe, not a pair I would pick up. No way. There's better black shoes than that.
Yeah.
If it was like £80, like for work, wouldn't mind, but that's about it.
Fair. Fair. I think the same for me. I think I do have enough sort of black and grey sneakers here. I still have yet to unds that JD exclusive for the bloody 2002R. So that's still waiting to be unds. Haven't
That's my
worn
work
them
shoe.
out. Yeah, it's a good shoe though, right? Like it's
Yeah, yeah,
comfy
yeah.
as. So yeah, yet to do that. The last shoe here on Take My Dough or Leave It Bro is the Nike Airship every game concept. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but it does have this sail upper. It looks like a type of nubuck, maybe suede. It does have a particular colorway that they're calling the June red type colorway. So it's kind of like this autumn hazelnut type color. Obviously, you guys know what the airship silhouette looks like. The swoosh comes in this June red type colorway, lace aglets all the way up to the heel collar. Outsole again is this June red. Midsole is this aged sail like that they've been doing. On the heel itself, it does have the words "every game," and it's an ode to Jordan. I think it's like 1982, 1983 when he played in high school of some sort. But he had these like lucky, I don't know if it was lucky jogging bottoms or lucky underwear. I don't know what it's called. But he would wear these tracksuit bottoms or these shorts like every game underneath his basketball uniform shorts, which is why it's got that every game lettering and branding on the heel collar itself. Anywho, Ash, what are we saying for this airship? I know it's kind of been growing on you, this silhouette. Is this a sneaker that would make you buy it at the right price?
I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looks fire. The colorway is what
Yeah.
is getting to me. That red
Yeah.
is just it has that vintage vibe. It's just fire.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you. It's an interesting one. What I'm confused about is though do you know the Nigel Sylvester collaboration
Yeah.
that was coming
Has
out
that?
that had the bike hair on the back, and then they had
Yeah.
apparently the GR sort of version that says every game on the back as well.
Yeah, I think they're all
So
gonna.
is that actually a Nigel Sylvester club, the one that's coming out, or is it just a colorway then? Because they
I
labeled
think
it
it's a
like it was,
color.
but
Yeah, I
maybe it's
think
nothing
it's
to do with it. It just happens to be the same blue. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a just a GR version that's going to
Mm.
be coming out. So I don't think it actually has a Nigel Sylvester association, but it's just
Yeah, it makes
very
sense because
similar to
it's
that FNF.
yeah, it's just the colorway is the same. Yeah, as the FNF one. But yeah, these
Mm.
are pretty interesting. I still like the Nigel one, the blue one. I'm not sure if I like the color around the eyelets. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if I like that.
that's what I was thinking as well. It's the only
And
thing.
how it is on this model, it kind of it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like where there's the first three laces and that little line, it kind of I don't know.
Yeah, I see
Not
that.
so that kind of puts me off, but it's interesting. I still need to
Yeah,
try on a pair and see what they're like. You guys ever tried on a pair?
No,
I
So I
haven't,
don't even know if
man.
it
I
fits like
haven't.
a Jordan 1 or
no,
you would
I've never
assume it
tried.
Yeah.
would, but I don't know.
I do like this pair though. I'm with you. I don't know if I'd copy it, but I really like the colorway.
Yeah,
That
colorway's nice.
faded red is fire, man. Like it just looks real
Yeah.
nice. Hard to say, and hard
Mm.
to say. It's one of
Yeah.
those.
What do you
It's
reckon
like,
that material is going to be like the upper? Is that like
I don't know.
do you remember
Looks like
those
new bucks,
grey
really.
Jordan 1s with the red at the top?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
The
Kind of
Ryu.
looks like that.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Ryu
yeah,
things.
yeah. I remember them.
It looks like it might be like that.
D, take my dough and leave it, bro, for you.
Oh man, I'm on the fence. I need to see in person. I think like
Fair.
this could be a
Yeah.
pair that I walked into a store if I saw it and really liked it. I
Yeah.
could be tempted to buy it.
No.
I'm definitely trying it on if I
Yeah.
see this.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I do like the colorway a lot. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I need to see. I do like the blue
For
one as
sure.
well. The blue one, I'm a
Yeah,
fan of that as well.
it is cool.
Yeah, the
It's a
Nigel
cool
Sylvester
shoe.
pair is fire, bro. Like,
Oh, that's
yeah,
fine.
like
Mad.
beautiful. So yeah, I'm mixed.
Okay, fair, very fair point. I think for me, I think it needs to be like the right price. If I see it and it goes into like summer sale and it's like, I'll go up to like 110 for it, maybe just a bit lower than it as
What's
well. Because
retail
I
on
imagine
airships?
I imagine they'll be like 140. I think they're 140 as retailers. I
Let me
imagine it will
see.
go as low as like 105, 110. And if they have it, and it goes into double digits, then yeah, cool. It does give me Amar Mania 1 vibes, if you can see
Hmm.
that. Obviously it's not that blood red. It's that
This
hazelnutty
is a
June
nice
red.
red, man.
But it's nice, man. Yeah, very, very nice. For the right price, I could take my dose. So yeah, I'm kind of a little bit on the fence as well, I'd say.
Yes, apparently they're
Uh,
135
yeah,
airships. So yeah,
I mean, it's
might drop
fair.
sub
It's
100.
fair.
Might drop sub 100. You never know.
Yeah, if so, then yes, it's considerable. Like it's a considerable amount. Um, right, boys, that is all three of my take my dough, leave it, bros. Appreciate your opinions on that, and yeah, let us know what you think about those sneakers on the IG post. Um, moving on here on Half Size Up, and we bring to you one of the shortest segments that we like to call HSU's Big Fat Poll. This is the one where we go back to last week's poll, check the results, and give a one-word reaction to the results of that poll. So, boys, let's go. Where am I? Last week's poll question was the Salomon XT6 Cross Kif. Is it a yeah or is it a nah? And the results of that poll was yeah, 37%, and nah, 63%. Boys, what are we thinking of that? Let's go to you first, Dean. What are you saying for those results?
I'm not super surprised. I still think like Salomon, like they are popular with a lot of people, but they're also still kind of out
Young.
there for a lot of people. You know, I do
Yeah,
think that
yeah,
collab is fire. Um, so I'm a bit surprised, but in that sense, I do think like they're nice sneakers. But again, I think it's more to do with like Salomon's kind of broader appeal at the moment. They have like an audience, it's like a niche audience,
yeah.
people who really love it. But you know, maybe eventually we'll get there. But I thought the kind of all three pairs that they did were pretty fire, personally. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
For sure, for sure. Ash, what are you saying for that? I know you've got the blue pair?
Brown one. Brown one.
Brown pair. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised at how many said yeah, to be honest, because I think of all the Solomon pairs that are kind of popular, I find the XT6 to be the most unlikely that your standard like Jordan Yeezy kind of fan would be into, because
Yeah.
it's very out there. It's nothing like anything you've seen. Like ACS Pro, you can maybe look at it and think, oh, it's kind of Presto-ish with like the bits on the side and whatnot, so I can see someone might like it a bit, but the XT6 is very out there. So I would have assumed it was going to be like less than 15% that said yeah. So pretty promising, I guess, for Solomon at the moment. I still don't get how they've become so popular. Like I see that shoe on so many people, and it's not like it's a particularly cheap model.
Do you know what?
So
I
it's
think
interesting.
that pair, like I've for a long time now, I've seen it on a lot of people, especially girls.
Yeah,
Um,
loads of girls.
yeah, before it kind of became more hype, even like I just seen it.
Mm. They wear weird colors as well,
Yeah, yeah, people
like
rock.
the blue
Different.
and green one and stuff. Like,
Yeah, like one of my colleagues at work, she's been rocking this like black and orange pair for like
mm,
months and months and months, like before these collabs and stuff like that.
yeah,
So It's an interesting one, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Even for me, I thought it would be a lot lower, to be fair, but I think it's building, and like we can still say it's not a young brand at all, not in the sense,
Mm.
but I think it's young in the sense of its like sneaker presence, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
I
and
think
it's
I
only
think
gonna
some
grow.
I think some people will just never really like if you don't like the XT6 now, like
Yeah,
because it's come out in so many different colorways, you're probably never really gonna
yeah,
like it. Like, do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, but I think the ACS Pro Advance is a little bit more accessible in terms of a
yeah.
silhouette. Looks like more of a runner, doesn't it, than a hiking shoe
yeah,
as much.
definitely.
It does. Yeah,
So
more
that's done a
lifestyle
little bit.
looking.
Yeah, that's done a little. It's one of their lifestyle ranges for sure. So like that's done a little bit of. I think uh, made the appeal a bit higher. But even still, even with that pair, like it's still really easy to cop them.
Mm,
People like it's not got that kind of huge sort of mass appeal just yet. So I'll be interested to see what they do. I think they have their space and they're working it well. So let's see what happens.
definitely.
For
I
sure.
saw um it was a black pair of the XT6 that got me interested originally because I was thinking, oh, this could be a pair for work and whatnot.
Mm.
So that's what kind of got me excited because I've seen them around on people's feet, but I always wondered what the hell was that shoe. But
Yeah,
it's always random colors, and I'm like, what fit? There's rocking stuff that it never goes with what they're wearing at all because like some of the colors are so mad.
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know what you'd wear that with. So when I saw a black one, I was like, oh, I like go with anything kind of thing.
Works.
So
Yeah, that one
yeah,
works.
then gifted it, and that was sold me easy.
Yeah, no, I think like it's still growing, man, and like even if it is gonna stay in this kind of stature, it's probably a good thing because at the same time, I know there's a massive following of Salomon from time ago, and
Yeah.
obviously it's only gaining traction now, and all these influencers are jumping onto it, and all these sort of noobs are jumping onto it. I don't own a pair at all, but I mean, there's definitely like a sense of it gaining a lot more traction like over the next year, and I think what we'll see is that percentage is slowly going to get above the 50%, above the 60%, to the point where it's like a top five brand when it comes to sneakers. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna creep up on people, and yeah, it's already got a good following now. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what happens with it, man. And yeah, with Ronnie Fike doing collaborations, phew, I mean, the sky's the limits for them, isn't it? So and he seems to be making a lot of good choices at the moment. So
Yep.
it's brilliant to see.
All these weird shoes are
Cool.
killing it at the moment, though. Have you noticed that? Like Hoka, those on
Oh
shoes,
yeah,
I see them
yeah,
everywhere,
yeah,
and none of them are that cheap either. It always
Yeah.
surprises. That's what always surprises me. Is
I
that I always
mean,
assume like, oh, it's a cheap shoe, that's why they've got it, but they're not. Pretty
well,
expensive.
it's
Some of them.
end of the day, like it's a performance shoe. It's a
Yeah,
practical sneaker. Like it's made for hikes. It's made for climbing, like rock climbing. It's made for
Yeah.
different types of terrain. But people are just using it for lifestyle to rock with fits, etc. Like with
yeah.
their tech wear. So yes, it is going to be pricey. It is going to be a bit pricey,
Mm,
man. But yeah, it's kind of good to see, man. It's
definitely
leveling out the market, so not just more like one brand dominating like
dominating it
each and
all. Yeah.
every style. Um, right. HSU Famo, it's a wrap for this week. We're about ready to close out season 3, episode 13 of the Half Size Up podcast. As always, it's been dope chopping it up with you boys again. Do we have any shout outs or honorable mentions? Dean.
Yeah, just usual. Shout out to you boys, always making this fun. Today was a pretty fun episode actually. Shout out to the listeners as well, always chiming in, and shout out to Joel Embiid, MVP of the NBA, and shout out to James Harden
Hey, whoa.
for a massive 45-point game away at
Yeah,
the
the
race,
beard.
the racist Boston Celtics. Fuck those fans. I don't know why anyone
Oh my
supports that World Cup. Fuck them. Yeah, big up the Sixers, baby.
He didn't hold back, He just
Fuck
Not
it,
I
at
take
all.
like
the
it.
Celtics,
I like it.
man. They beat us all the
No
time.
holding
So
back.
Even when those fuckers came to London, I was like, yeah, Sixers playing in London. This is sick. What do I go and watch here? I go and watch the game, and I watch the Celtics up by 30 at halftime against my team. I hate that club, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be seeing that, man. Don't want to be seeing that.
Fuck them.
Ash, any shout outs or honorable mentions from you?
Shout out to the listeners as usual. We're very thanks for listening and all that. And also a random shout out to Netflix. Netflix is a app that I don't even use that much these days. Like it's generally not got that many shows I've been into, but I watched Beef, which was absolutely fire. And I watched Night Agent, which was also absolutely fire as well. So if you ain't checked out both of those shows, check them out. Beef is funny and crazy, and Night Agent is action and just fire.
I'll second that. It is a very fire series. Ash, how much did Netflix pay you to say that?
Not enough.
All right, from me, obviously, just a shout to you boys, all the listeners, and yeah, shout out to Pink Miracle Shoe Cleaner, always having our back to keep the sneakers clean, and yeah, that's it from me. Also, Half Size Up was brought to you by the Pink Miracle Shoe Cleaner. Use our code Half Size Up 15 for 15% off your purchase online. Just a reminder that we are a weekly podcast, and you can follow us on IG, and you can use the @tag and hashtag Half Size Up Pod. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, etc. If you do listen to us on either platform, please do leave us a review and hit them stars to let the algo know we're doing right by you guys. We want to say a massive thanks for tuning in from the entire Half Size Up team. I've been Merkle Moman with my co-host Ash Bash.
Catch you later, people.
And the homie Dean Still.
Yeah, have a great week, guys.
And don't forget, they're always better on feet. We are out. Catch you next week, people. When you say your name in third person, ick.
Number one ick.
I love it. You had your chance.